Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to live classes with Teacher Class. You may all start with your introduction in the group chat right here. You can introduce by giving your name and the school that you're from. We will be starting our class shortly. Thank you for joining our class today. We will take the next 2 to 3 minutes to allow our participants to join this call. Good afternoon, everyone. Lovely to have all of you all here. Once again, would like to welcome all of you all onto our live classes with Teacher Class. Just 2 more minutes for us to add all our participants. We have an overwhelming response for our classes. Just allow us 2 more minutes and we'll get started. Glad to have all of you all here today on our call. We hope that you find this session as useful as our previous sessions and take away a lot of learning from here. Good afternoon, everyone. Just allow us a few more seconds and then we'll get started. In the meantime, thank you for all the introductions in the chat box. Just keep them coming. All right, we shall begin. Welcome everyone to live classes with Teacher Class. In today's session, we are going to be covering the application, the Teacher app. If you haven't heard of this application before, our speaker today, Kanvi, will take you through this app in detail. I'm Raisa Dalvi. I'm going to be a moderator. I'll be here with you throughout the session. I'll help you with your queries. Please use the chat box to raise any queries that you have or questions that you want me to post to our speaker. We also have some other team members on this call helping us make these live classes possible. We have Trisha and we have Umesh from Teacher Class as well. All right, now before we begin the session, I would like to take all our participants through our website. I believe that it will help a lot of our teachers present over here on this call today. So let me quickly share my screen and take you through our website. So if you can see, this is our website's homepage. Our website is www.teacherclass.org. This is the home page which you will land on once you log in or once you basically type in our email address, our website address in your browser. There are a few interesting things to note for our teachers. One is the tool repository, and the second is the live classes that you are a part of right now. So let me take you through the tool repository and what it really is. So tool repository is basically a collection of all tools that our teachers can use to enhance their teaching. Under the crisis that we are going through right now, COVID, a lot of our teachers are forced to go virtual, and this is a great place to start looking through different tools. So a tool repository has all the tools that can enable a teacher to go virtual and start their online teaching with their students. So you'll see a variety of tools over here. Starting, you can see test more. So there's an assessment tool, there's a professional development tool. There are some basic tools like Google Slides and Google Documents that you can use to create your lesson plan. We also have a virtual teaching platform, Google Classroom. So what we can do is once we click any of these tools, you will see a brief introduction about the tool. You will also be able to see a few useful links like how do you get started, and we have also listed down few features and benefits of the tool. And for the benefit of teachers, we have also created really short English and Hindi tutorials on Google Classroom to get you started in Google Classroom. Another important thing that we have curated for our teachers is our live classes, one of which you are a part of at the moment. We keep updating our live classes on a weekly basis with the schedule for the next week. You will also be able to browse our past live classes that have happened. We are yet to link a few of them onto the website. Now here is the Google Classroom beginner class which you can go through, and the schedule for this week. So we have Google Slides coming up tomorrow and the teacher app which you are a part of right now. Now this is about our live classes. To register for our live class, we can just simply click on this, click here to sign up, or we can also go ahead and register with us today right on the top over here. All right, that's about our website. And I hope that a lot of you all will visit our website and benefit from everything that our team has worked hard to put together. Now, I'll tell you about how this class is going to be and what the structure of this class is. So Kanvi, who is our speaker and instructor for today, will be taking us through a few features of the teacher app. She would be introducing how teacher app works for us and highlight some benefits and features and how to go about it. She will be taking breaks at regular intervals. Please keep asking your questions in the chat box. We will use the chat box extensively for asking questions. I'm looking through all of your questions, and our team who are present on the call are looking through all of your questions, and we will post them to our speaker in the break. So please keep the questions coming, irrespective of whether Kanvi is talking or it's on break. Whenever you have a question, just put it out there in the chat box. Now, before we begin the session, there are just a few things to note that we are recording this session and we are also live on Facebook today. So if you have teachers who were unable to join via Zoom, you can always message them and ask them to join our Facebook Live. Also, we are recording this session so we can put it up on our website to reach the larger teacher community who were unable to be present on this call today. We will also be sharing a feedback form post this session. Please take a minute to fill it out. It really helps us improve our sessions. We take all our feedbacks very seriously. Now, during the session, I would request all of you all to keep yourself on mute. This will help the speaker to go on with the session smoothly. If you have questions or any queries or concerns, please write them in the chat box. I am here, your moderator, constantly looking at the chat, and I will definitely try to reach out and help you. I think that's all for today. Before we begin the session, a quick poll on how we feel about this tool that we're going to be learning today, this application, the teacher app. So I'm going to launch a poll and we are going to keep the poll open for about 1 to 2 minutes. I really request all our participants to engage in the poll and let us know how comfortable are you at this point with the teacher app. At this point, how comfortable are you with the teacher app? If you do not know it at all, or you've tried using it, you're very comfortable with it, please select the option that is most appropriate to you. Thank you all of those who have already filled it in, requesting all of y'all to fill in the poll. Thank you so much. We are seeing the responses come in very, very quickly. We will wait a few more seconds to complete this poll. I will share the results and I will give the class over to Kanvi. Thank you once again, everyone who has joined us for these live classes today. I really hope that you take away a lot of learning from this session. For our participants who have joined us on Facebook, to answer this question, you can simply type in the comment below the answer that is most appropriate to you. We have some new participants who have joined us, so I'm just going to extend this poll for another 10 seconds. Participants joining us from Facebook, please type in the appropriate answer in the comment. All right, thank you so much for engaging with us in this poll. I will be ending the poll and sharing the results with you right away. All right, over to you, Kanvi. Let's get started with the class.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks a lot for the introduction, Raisa. So today I'm going to be your speaker for this session. I'm going to be taking you through the teacher app. My whole objective behind this class is that by the end of this class, you'll be confident to explore the teacher app. I saw in the polls that a majority of you are at a 1, that you are not very clear with or are not familiar with the teacher app. So my whole objective is going to be so that you are able to get to a point where you're confident to explore it. So let me just tell you what are some of the things that I'm going to cover. The first thing is that I'm going to be talking about a brief overview of the teacher app. Secondly, I'll talk about how you can get started with it. Third, we go on to explore different courses, podcasts, teaching resources, and motivational videos that are available on the teacher app. And lastly, I'll be talking about the certification process on the teacher app. So before I start sharing my screen and start with the teacher app, I'll just like to give you a brief overview of what the teacher app is. It's basically an application which is meant for the Indian teachers only, and it is entirely in Hindi, and it is meant for the professional development of teachers. And some of the very good things about it is that, as I said, that it's in Hindi, so it's quite easy to understand. The content on it is very, very easy to download, and the content is very easy to understand. You won't find something that's very high rigor or something that's not based on the context of an Indian student. And at the same time, one good thing is that for all the courses that you do, you get certificates for that. One thing that the teachers might find a little difficult with the teacher app is that sometimes the Hindi is too difficult. If you're not someone who's very comfortable with Hindi, maybe it will take you a little bit longer to get familiar with it. They have two versions, so they have it on the mobile application, and they do have a web version. And Raisa will be putting up the link for the web version in the chat box. But the web version is not very extensive, and I would recommend you to stick to the mobile version. There are not a lot of features that you can actually explore on the web version. So before I get started, I'll just have to take a pause so that I can switch from my laptop to my phone screen and start sharing. So as you can see on my screen, I have already downloaded the teacher app, which you can see in the middle of my mobile screen. To learn how to download any app, you can go to our YouTube channel and check, look for the video on how to download anything from the Play Store. So let's get started. I'm just going to click on the teacher app. Now we are going to learn how to get started on this. So there are two things. One is the option to sign in. This is if you already have an account, then how do you sign in? Then secondly is the option to register if you don't have an account. Since I already have an account, I'm directly going to sign in. But since many of you might not have an account, let me just tell you what exactly you might need to register. So it's a very simple process. You need to enter your mobile number, you need to enter a password, and just make sure that the number that you are entering, you have access to it, because you get an OTP on that. So right then you'll get an OTP and you enter the OTP. Then they'll ask you for a number of details. For example, what's your name, your state, your location, what profession you are in, if you're a government school teacher, private school teacher, or which classes do you teach, some of your strength areas and some of your areas of interest. Don't worry about those details. You will be able to change those details later. And your choices over there do not affect the content that you are seeing on the mobile application. So do not worry about that. One thing is that you might face a little bit difficulty in that process. Very simple thing to do over there is just sign out and try to sign in again. You'll come back to this page and just simply put in the mobile number and your password over here. You will be able to get started. So let me just give me a moment so that I can get started with my account. Just make sure that you remember the password. Great. So as you can see, I have logged into the teacher app. So as you can see, on a broad sense, so basically there are 5 categories at the bottom. One is the library, then Khabar, then Khoj, then Lakshya, and Profile. So the most extensive one is the library, where you will find everything that there is to offer on the teacher app. So I'll be covering that in more detail later. Before that, let me touch upon the rest of the 4 categories. So let's just get started with Khabar. So just to give you a brief introduction of library is where you find all the libraries where you find all the courses, podcasts, all the resources that there are. Khabar is where basically you can look at, it's kind of a news feed kind of a thing that you have on Facebook, similar over here. So you can just see what different teachers are doing, what if they have attained any certificate, if they have liked something, all of that can be done over here. They also have some teachers highlighted at the top, which is Zarur Dekhe Adhyapak. So you can actually click on Aur Dekhe and look at the profiles of these teachers. And if you want, you can follow them. So like for this teacher, if I'm seeing that there are no certificates or anything and I don't want to follow them, it's totally on you. The thing is that once you follow these teachers, their updates will start showing up in your newsfeed over here. That's the whole thing about this. And yes, that's the entire thing in Khabar. Now, going forward, let's go to Khoj. Now, Khoj is basically your search option. You can search for anything over here and you will get relevant things at the bottom. But one interesting thing is that you can put different filters. So for example, let me take you through these filters. So since it's like they have so many resources, right? You cannot be looking at everything if you are looking for something very specific. So that's why you're gonna use filters. So let me just show you different filters. So first is the Samagri. In Samagri, it's basically the category. For example, is it a course or is it a podcast? If it's a podcast, that means you will go into Chatshala. Chatshala is for the podcast. Then Shikshan Samagri, basically different teaching resources, or Prerna Strot, which is basically motivational videos, and Rajyasri. Rajyasri is basically if you belong to any of the 4 states, which are Jharkhand, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, or one of the other states that I'm forgetting, Chhattisgarh. Yes. So Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. So if you are from those states, they have some courses specific to those states. Otherwise, you can just put other filters. For example, I put a filter for course. Then the filter is for Kaksha. So if I'm looking for a resource for anything, if I'm a grade 8 teacher, so maybe I'll put the filter as 7 to 9. Similarly, I can put a filter for Vishya, which is the subject. So if I'm a maths teacher, I'll just put the filter for Ganit. Similarly, you can explore other filters to look at look through the platform. So I hope the Khoj is clear to you. So I'm going to just take a pause over here so that if there are any questions, I can address them.
Thank you, Kanvi, for taking us through a brief overview of the app and going through the Khabar tab so extensively for us. There aren't many questions, but a lot of teachers are asking if we can change the language of this application. So one thing that I think is standard is that this application is only available in Hindi, especially designed for our Indian teachers.
Yes.
So another question that came up is this for Hindi teachers only?
No, it's not for only Hindi teachers. Definitely the teachers, for example, now like I've shown you that I put the filter for Ganit. So even the maths teachers can use it. It's not meant for Hindi. Because the medium of instruction is Hindi. The whole idea behind it being in Hindi is so that the teachers are able to actually understand the content that is there. So just letting you know, teachers, that it's not like that there's a video which can be just directly sent to your students and they can watch. It's basically, like I said, it is meant for the professional development of teachers. So it is for better understanding of teachers. So that basically, as you can look at the topics also, right? So for example, it is Beej Ganit Ki Soch Banana. So this is something that is relevant for teachers. How can they build that understanding among the students and not for the students to watch? So it is targeted at teachers for teachers to watch.
Correct. Kanvi, another question that one of our participants have is that there are a lot of applications of the same name. So if you can show the logo on your home screen once again, so that our participants can identify which application to download.
Yes. So this is the logo, the teacher app. It has a sea green and a teal kind of a combination in the logo.
Another question that we have is English medium schools can use this app. So I think the answer to that Kanvi has already answered that yes, all schools, all teachers can use this application for their own personal and professional development. While the medium of the courses are in Hindi, the subject or the resources are available for all content areas.
Yes.
So we are getting this question a lot. How can we change it to English language, or can we use it in English language? Uh, no, we cannot use it in the language English. This is designed only and only in Hindi.
So I think
All right. One last question, Kanvi,
yeah.
that can we download the app from Google Play Store? Uh,
Yes, definitely. You can download it from Play Store. If you want, give me a moment, I can show it to you. So basically, just when you go to the Play Store, so over here, I'm in my Play Store, and I just need to write the teacher app, and I'll click on the lens button. And yes, so this is the first app that came up. Since I have already installed it, so it's coming for me the open button, but for you it will be installed button. So this is it. If you want to check it more, you can click on it and just see more about it.
all right. One more question is by one of our participants. Can we share the video directly to the students?
Yes, so while I cover the library section, I will be talking about how to share anything. So I'll just suggest you to just hold on to that question, and yeah, we can talk after I've covered the library portion.
All right. I think we'll pause for questions, and if your question is unanswered, I will take it up in the chat, or we will take it up in the next break. So, Kanvi, over to you again.
Great. Thanks a lot, everyone, for your questions. So let me take it forward. So we have already covered the Khoj part. So I'm going to take you to the Lakshya part, which is basically your goals. So over here, as you can see, there are mainly three categories. One is the Rajya Nirdharit Lakshya, which means that the goals which have been set for you by your government, then it will only be relevant for the teachers who are currently in Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Himachal Pradesh, or Uttarakhand. Then it is Mera Lakshya. So these are the things that you have yourself bookmarked, or the courses that you have yourself selected. When I'll be covering the library section, you will be able to learn how to do this. So as you can see, for now, for myself, I have bookmarked two courses. So they are appearing as Mera Lakshya mein. There are two courses. Then I have also bookmarked one podcast. So that's coming under one Chatshala. I have also bookmarked one teaching resource. So that's one Shikshan Samakar. Similarly, over here, downloads. So these are all the things that I have downloaded from this app. Let me just tell you that about the downloads. It doesn't come to your phone as such. It remains in the application. The whole point of downloading is that even if you have switched off the internet, you will be able to access the things that you have downloaded. That's the whole idea behind downloaded, but it is not like that you can uninstall the app and you'll still have access to the downloaded stuff. No, you will have to go to the application to access. All right. Moving forward, this is the profile section. So over here, you can see all the details that I entered initially while I was creating my account. So Kakshai, Kshamtai is basically my strength areas. Then people following, the people who are following, who I am following. Then followers, the people who are following me. And at the top, when I click on this gear button at the top, over here you can see a few more options. So one is the profile Sampadit Kare. What it does is basically you can change your basic details over here. So as you can see, when I was creating my account, I kept my name as staff teacher, my state was Maharashtra, and so on. That's how I filled all the details. Now, if I want, I can change these details. So if, for example, if my block is not Borivali East, or let's say it is Goregaon East, and I want to save it, I click on Darj Kare. And if I go back to the thing, it will get changed. So that's the whole thing, that you can change your basic details also. Let me show you a few more things over here. Now the second option is sign out Kare. So if you want to just sign out from the application and sign in from some other account, you can sign out. Third is for changing your password. If you feel that your password is not safe anymore and you want to change it, you can click on that. Now the fourth option is quite interesting. This is the Sampark Kare option. So this is basically if you want to give any kind of feedback to the teacher app, or if you want to talk to them about anything, you can simply write it here and आगे बढ़े, when you click on आगे बढ़े, it will get delivered to them. So I won't do that right now because like we don't want to spam them, but you can give them feedback and I'm sure they will be listening to you. Then next is Gopniyata Niti. This is basically a privacy policy and you'll see it in all the applications that you have. So if you have any concerns about how they're using your data, how is stuff getting used, so you can click on that. And the last option is very interesting. This is the help option. So if you are stuck anywhere, you can just click on help and you will see dialog boxes of help everywhere. So let me just show you. When I click on help, as you can see, now I've started getting dialog boxes. Now over here, they are saying me settings option ke liye yahan button dabaएं. If I go to anything else, now when I go to Lakshya, they will start showing me different things. So for example, Shiksha Vibhag ke liye aap ye प्रशिक्षण सामग्री चुनी है. So all of that, I just need to click on them to remove them after I've read them. So this can be a very useful feature for teachers if they are getting lost in the application. Let me just show that again. So you will go to profile, click on the gear at the top and click on help. You will start seeing these dialog boxes everywhere. So this can be very helpful. All right. So let's move on to our next segment, which is the library section. So as you can see, since I selected the help, I'm getting dialog boxes everywhere. Since I don't need them, so I have just removed them. Right. So I've covered the basic structure, which is the Khabar, Course, Lakshya profile. And now we are going to deep dive into the library section, which is the most extensive section. Now, over here at the top, you can see a few categories: Puri Suchi, Course, Chatshala, Shikshan Samagri, and Prerna Strot. Now, the Puri Suchi, it's basically, it gives you an overview of whatever is new on this mobile application. For example, one is Hafte Ke Course. So these are the courses which have been recently uploaded or they have scheduled them for you to learn this week. Then this is Agle Hafte Ki Course. Then this is Jari Rakhe. So these are some of the courses that I have explored in the past. So I'm able to see them over here that if I want to continue my previous courses. Next is Pichle Hafte Ke Courses. So if I had missed watching on this application and these are the courses that they added last week or they featured last week, so I can look at them there. Then Abhi Shamil, which have been recently added. Sabki Pasand, the courses which are most liked by teachers. And then there are categories on different subjects. And at the bottom, you can see all the courses that you have completed. So since I have completed these courses, I'm able to see them in Puri Suchi. So this is about Puri Suchi on this application. Now let's go to course. Now these are all the online courses. For all of the online courses, you need to go into this category. Let me just show you what are the different categories in it. One is the Jari Rakhe, as I told you, that the courses that I have already started. Then Abhi Shamil, Sabki Pasand, and then there are subject-based courses, right? Let me just show you how to explore any one course. So I will start something that I haven't explored before. So for example, let's say I haven't explored this one, Samuh Mein Seekhna Sikhana. So let's look at it. Okay. As you can see, this is the course, Samuh Mein Seekhna Sikhana. Now let me take you through a brief structure of it. At the top, you can see a brief introduction of the course. So when you are trying to take up any course, just explore it properly, have some understanding of it, and then sign up for it or then add it to your Lakshya so that you know what you have signed up for. So this is the brief introduction. Then there are different modules in it. So as you can see, this is the first module, second module, and then there is a third module. And at the bottom, there is an assessment. The whole point of the assessment is that basically once you are done with the course, you can give it and you will be able to get a score at the end and you will be able to see how much you have scored. I'll be talking more about that when I'm talking about certifications. One more thing to look at is also the duration of each of these modules. All of these modules are video-based modules. And as you can see now, the first module is 20 minutes long. Then second one is 30 minutes. And then there is the third one is 10 minutes. So now I know that basically the entire course will take me 1 hour to complete if I'm doing everything back to back. You can do them at your own pace also, but just get an idea of how long it will take, right? Then there are more things to explore. Second is at the top that you can see the Charcha. So Charcha is nothing but the discussion on this course. So these are all the comments that people have made about this course. So you can just see, okay, what are people saying about it and make your decision. Then there is Sansadhan. It's generally the resources associated with that course. So if they have put up anything, you will be able to see it here. And last is Sandarbh. So Sandarbh is basically a more detailed description of the entire course. And you can also see the people who have made the course and the resources, different websites or different links that are there. So this can also give you a good understanding of the course, right? Now coming back to Vishay Suchi. Once you have explored the entire course, you know the modules, you know Charcha, you know everything about it. Now let me show you what you can do with it, right? At the top, you can see the 3 dots, which are the option to share something. If you want to share this course with someone. So when I click on that, you can share this course with as many people as you want. Like one of the teachers asked that how can they share it with students? So the first option to share is when you click on the teacher app logo at the bottom. So it will just go to people's news feeds that, you know, this teacher has shared this course. But if you want it to send, if you want to send it directly to someone, whether it is a student, it is your principal or any colleague in your school, you can do it by WhatsApp also. So when I click on WhatsApp, it will open my WhatsApp application and I can send it to anyone. Now, if I want to send it to Raisa, I can just click on Raisa and she will get this message. Let me also tell you that you are going to need whosoever is actually whosoever is getting this link, they will need to have the teacher app downloaded on their phones, and they will also need to sign into their account. So if I share this with Raisa, now Raisa needs to have the teacher app in her phone and she needs to sign in to access the course that I've shared. And the last is if you want to share the link and copy paste it anywhere. So that's the last share. What else you can do about this course is that you can like it. If you have gone through it, or you have understood it, you have covered it also, you've done it, you can like it. How it helps others is that basically when you like something, all the other teachers on the application, they'll be able to see that, okay, if so many people have liked it, that okay, how good this course must be. So now as I can see that this course has more than 1,000 likes, so probably a lot of teachers are liking it. Maybe I should try to do this. Next is apne lakshya mein jode. So this is how whatever, if you want to do this course later and you want to add it to your goals, you can click on apne lakshya mein jode, like I just did over here in the middle. When I click on that, it will get added to my goals. And when I go to my Lakshya Wala tab, I will be able to see it. And the last option is Pura download. Now, if you are someone who has a spotty internet, or sometimes your internet, you do not have access to internet and you would want to see this course even offline, it will make sense for you to download it. Click on Pura download. If you are concerned about it using your data and everything, you can download individual modules also. So for example, I can click the first module. Under the first module, I can see the arrow. So if I click on that, it will get downloaded in some time on my phone. And even when I don't have internet, I will be able to access this. So these are some of the things that you can do with the course. Let me show you that since I've added this to my Lakshya, if I'm able to see it, where can I see it? Let me show you. So I'll just go back. Now I'm on my home screen, and at the bottom, I can see the option of Lakshya. So I'll click on that. And over here in Mera Lakshya category, I'll click on course. And as you can see, the third course, that is Samuh Mein Seekhna Sikhana, has been added to my course. So all the courses that I've bookmarked so far, I can see them over here. So in the library section, under the course tab, categories, if you want to look at, for example, Bhasha, so you can just click on Aur Dekhein, and you'll be able to find all the different courses that they have for different languages. So I'm going to take a pause over here, since I think I've covered a good enough portion of this mobile application so far. So if you guys have any questions, I'm ready for them.
Hi, Kanvi. Thank you so much for taking us through the courses tab. A lot of our teachers have asked us to repeat a few points. One of it is how do we share the course with our fellow teachers, or if like other teachers want to share a course and recommend them to us, how do they do that?
Sure. So let me, I think I did go a little fast over there. So let me do that. So this is, okay, if I'm on my home screen, I'll just go to the teacher app, and in the library, I need to be in the course section, right? If you are in Puri Sochi, just go to the course section. Now over here, I can see all the courses. And let's see, I want to, this is the course that I liked, Samu Mein Seekhna Sikhana. And I want to share it with other people. Now at the top, next to Samu Mein Seekhna Sikhana, can you see 3 dots, the 3 arrows that are there? So I'll just click on that. And this is the button to share anything with people. So over here, I can see 3 options in which I can share this with people. First is on the teacher app itself. As you can see the T logo. So this doesn't go personally to anyone, but when I click on that, it just goes on other people's news feeds, right? Or the thing that we saw in under Khabar section. So everyone else will be able to see it under their Khabar section. Next is if I want to share it with other people. For example, I want to share it with, let's say, Raisa. So I want to share it with WhatsApp. So I'll just click on the middle button over here, the green WhatsApp icon. So when I click on that, my WhatsApp is automatically open. I'll click on Raisa's name and I'll click on the next arrow and send. So as you can see, Raisa will get this message. Then she clicks on that, it will automatically take her to her teacher app if she has it in her phone. If she doesn't have it, she will have to first download the teacher app in her phone. She will have to sign in, and then when she clicks on it, she will directly go to this course and she will be able to see what course have I shared with. So I hope this helps.
Thank you, Kanvi, for repeating that. We have a teacher asking us that she's not very comfortable with Hindi as a language. So how is this app going to be helpful for that teacher?
So I think basically this is targeted at the Hindi, like basically for the Hindi speaking people for sure. Something that I can share personally is that I'm not that comfortable with Hindi, especially at the level of this application. But as I started spending time with it, I was able to make sense of things. And also, if you're not able to read and understand, but you are able to listen and understand, it will work fine for you. Because once you start playing their videos, their courses, and their podcasts, that Hindi is much easier to understand than the Hindi that you are seeing right now. So if you we are recording this session, so in this class I have changed all the Hindi words to easier English words. So for example, Shiksham Samagri is actually teaching resources and Prerna Strot is the motivational sources. So basically, if you just watch this video, I have tried to translate it to easier English language. So just keep watching with it and you'll be able to get a sense of the whole application. And then once you have understood which course you want, then the Hindi is simple. You can understand it.
Also, I think the content that is available for different subjects is really good content. So if it's just the language that is stopping you, you can still go ahead and have a look at the content. You may get a lot of brighter ideas for how to teach a specific subject or content in your classroom. We have a next question coming up, that how students can do oral activities through this app. Would you like to take that question?
Yes. So as I said that this app is basically targeted at teachers and not the students. So as you explore this application, you might be able to find resources on how to do oral activities for your students, how to engage them. If you're taking a class verbally, how do you engage them? But the entire idea behind the application, as the name suggests, it is for the teachers. So we are more on the lines of how to engage the students. How can you, rather than it teaching you that 1 plus 2 is 3, it will teach you how can you teach this to the students. That you draw one line, then you draw 2 lines, and that's how you can communicate it to the students. So that's how the whole content is structured, that it's to support teachers so that they are able to support students, and it's not meant for the students.
All right. Thank you so much, Kanvi. Our next question is there any content available for Hindi grammar on this application?
So I have not explored that, but if you give me a second, we can look that up together. So what I'm going to do is, I'm in the library section. For any kind of teaching resource, I'm going to go to the Shikshan Samagri. So when I go over there, I can see all the resources that they have. So they have resources for Ganit, Bhasha, Vigyan, Paryavaran, and other things. So I want for Hindi, so I'll go to Bhasha or DK. Now, over here, I can see different kind of resources. So I think if you already know that the class that you're looking for example, if you're looking for a content for a 5th grade, so I'll select 4 to 6, or if I'm looking for a 4th grader, 6th grader. And over here, you might be able to find things which are relevant for your Hindi grammar. Yes.
All right. The next question is around certification. So I think you're going to cover that in your last segment. So I'm going to put a pause to that question. We had one last question. Maybe all our questions are around can we change the language of this application? So once again, would like to remind all our participants that this application is available only and only in Hindi language. All right. So now, before Kanvi moves on to her final segment on how to take courses and get your certificate, I would like to launch a poll on where we are at with this application. How comfortable are we with this application at this stage? So, if you could allow us a quick 2 minutes, I'll just launch that poll right away. You may also rate the session. It will really help us in knowing how to improve our sessions further. And also, we would like to hear from you. So I've launched the poll right now. Please take a moment to share how you feel or how comfortable do you think you are going to be with the teacher app once you go and download it yourself. A lot of teachers have also asked us if this application is free or paid. This application is available completely free of cost on the Google Play Store. And the certification part, like I said, Kanvi is going to cover that in the last segment. All right, right after this poll, I think Kanvi, you can just take one more question from our teacher is, can you show content of some other subjects? So if you could show some science or math content and just what it looks like, that'll be really helpful for our participants. If I have missed out on any question, please feel free to put down your questions right now in the chat box, and I will definitely take it up with Kanvi. I am gonna ask Kanvi to show content of science and math right after this poll. We at Teacher Class have also created a lot of tutorials to help you this uh, with this application. So please go over to the tutorial. If you're finding the Hindi a little difficult, Kanvi has created a lot of short, interesting tutorials on this application. So you may go over to our YouTube playlist, which I have linked in the chat box right now, and you can go over, get yourself familiar with the application and try it at home. We do have a couple of more questions, but I'm just going to keep the poll on for the next 30 seconds, and then we're going to stop at that. Please stay on the call as we are still yet to complete the rest of the session. Urging everyone to stay on the call, and thank you everyone for taking the poll. Still a few people are left to take the poll. I'm going to wait for the next 5 seconds. All right, thank you so much. I'm just going to end the poll now and pose the questions to Kanvi. All right, Kanvi, would you like to show us some other content?
Yes, sure. So as someone requested that that they wanted to see content for science, so what I've done is that I just went to library and I went to course, and over here I can see different categories. So Ganit, Bhasha, Shiksha Shastra, Vigyan. So over here this is science. So just keep in mind that these are courses in science. So basically these would be around how you can teach them to your students, right? If you're looking for resources, then you can change over here by going to Shikshan Samagri. Let me just show you briefly what the courses are on science, which is Vigyan, and then I can show you the resources also. So as you can see that some of the courses are around Karke Seekhe Vigyan, how can you do experiments and how can you demonstrate things to your students. Then there is a course on Ghanatva and Plavan. I am assuming that it's around buoyancy. And then Prakash Sansheshan, so I'm sure it's about light and how plants need light. So as I said, that I'm also not very comfortable with these, especially like the scientific concepts in Hindi. But still, if you look at the picture and you try to make some sense of it, you will be able to understand what this is. And since it is for the teachers and not for the students, I'm sure that if you watch a video, you'll be able to get something out of it for yourself. Let me also show you how you can get teaching resources for science. So in the first filter, I'll click on course and I'm going to click on Shikshan Samagri, which is the teaching resources. So over here, you will find all the resources that they have for science. So you can go to their application and look at what kind of resources are there and what are relevant for you. So for example, one is that Saur Mandal Ka Khel. So basically, they might tell you how to create a game around when you're teaching solar system to your student, right? Then is like Sunne Ke Kaushal Ko Badhana. How do you engage the students? How do you make them listen to you more? So these are all the different resources that are there with respect to science. I hope this helps.
And while we're here looking for resources of different subjects, is there anything for English, English grammar?
Yes. Sure. We can try to look for that. So I'll just click on Vigyan because that's the filter that I want to change. So first option is Ganit, then Shiksha Shastra. Then at the bottom, I can see the option for Bhasha. So I'll just click on Bhasha. And yes, they haven't split the content on the basis of one language, like in the sense you can't make it English, Hindi or anything, but it's just how to teach language. So that's what you will find. And you can go through it and just find out if anything makes sense to you. But like I said, you won't find it will be how to teach it and languages. That's why they haven't put the filter for English ko aise padhana hai, Hindi ko aise padhana hai. They've just made how to teach and it's only for teachers. So that's why they have just kept language which is easy for teachers to understand, and that's it.
Okay, can you click any one of the material over here so that our teachers can have a look at that?
Sure. So as I was saying that over here, concept line. So over here, you can see what the Uddesha is. So Uddesha, you will be able to make sense of it. It's not that difficult. And over there, it's just a video. I'm not sure if you guys are able to hear it.
We can.
Yes, that if you have taught seasons to your students and then its impact on different things, how do you help them create a concept map on that? So it's for you how you can introduce the concept mapping to your students. So I hope this helps.
Thank you. Can we download this video like while you are on it? If you could show us if there's an option of downloading that video.
Yes. So I think like in the beginning, as I said that you cannot download it on your phone in the sense that when you download it, it will stay in the application itself. But yes, you will be able to access it offline. So if I click on Pura download, it will get downloaded and it will show on your mobile phone even when you have switched off internet. Just to show you where you can find the things that you have downloaded. As you can see, it has already been downloaded. So over here, I can see a play button. And then next to it is recycle bin button. Basically, if I want to delete it from my downloaded things. Since I've downloaded it, let me just show you where you can find it. I'll go back. I'll come to the home page. I'll go to Lakshya, the fourth category at the bottom, right? Now, in this, the third category is the download. Now, over here, I can see all the things that I have downloaded. Since this was the Shikshan Samagri, I'll click on this, and as you can see, I found it over here, right? Even when I switch off the internet, I will be able to find this over here, and this video will play even without the internet. Yes.
All right. I think we can move on to our last segment.
Introduction of the tab at the bottom, which is library, Khabar, Coach, Lakshya, profile. So we have covered that, and library is the most extensive. In that, we have spoken about Puji Suchi and course. Right now, in the next segment, I'm going to be talking about the Chatshala, the Shikshan Samagri, and the Prerna Store. So the Chatshala is basically your podcasts, right? Shikshan Samagri is teaching resources, and Prerna Store is motivational videos, motivational resources, right? Now let's try podcast, which is the Chatshala. Okay. Before I start with this, if you are new to podcasts or haven't heard about them, so basically podcasts are nothing. It's a recording of 2 or more people talking at the same time. And what they do is they basically discuss different challenges that a teacher is facing, or what are different strategies that the teachers can use. Since these are podcasts for only teachers, so the content areas of those podcasts will always be teacher focused. And the people who are hosting these podcasts are generally either some expert teacher themselves or other educators or other experts from the education industry. So that's basically a podcast. It's not a video, like you won't be able to see those people talking. It's just an audio recording. Okay. So over here, the podcast, these are different categories. At the top, I can see the podcast that I started earlier, and I was watching the podcast earlier. These are the new podcasts under 30%. And then there are different other categories of these podcasts. So to get us started, let me just take you through one of these podcasts, right? So I'll just click on this one, Kuch Chunautiyan SE. Now these podcasts are the video. Let me just play one so that I hope you are able to hear it. So as you can see, there aren't people. So this was just an introduction of the podcast. So this is how it exactly works. Now, once you have started a podcast, if you want to mute it, you can just click on this speaker symbol next to the video at the bottom. So I'll just click on that. As you can see, it has been there's a slash on it, so it's muted. If you want it to go full screen, so I'll just click on the full screen. That is the square box next to it, and it goes full screen. And again, when I click right, and it is your normal screen. Now there are different ways to engage with the podcast. You can listen to it. Then similarly, as we did earlier, you can add in a similar fashion. I can share it with other people. Over here, I can look at the likes on it. How many people have liked this? So it just gives me a sense of, okay, how good this might be. If so many people have liked it, you can just make some judgment on that. If you like it, you can also give it a thumbs up, and it will you can give it a like, and the number of likes increases. If you want to listen to it later, if you want to mark it, similarly, you can just do Apne Lakshya Mein Jude. And as we did previously, you can download it so and access it offline. There are a few other things that if you like something, you can also give a comment. At the bottom, you can see the Tipni Kare. So click on that. You can just write what you feel about it and click on Aage Badhe. And your comment will be posted. So it's basically so that others are also able to see what different people say. So I hope is clear to you. Let me take you through the next category, which is the similar resources that the teachers have. So you can find it on the basis of different content areas. Explore it and find what you like. Just to tell you, like for example, in Ganit, these two are not the only teaching resources. You can click on Aur Dekhen, and you'll be able to see all the teaching resources relevant to your Ganit. As I said earlier, if you click on any of these teaching resources, you can find a few things over here. One is the Udeshya. So your Udeshya is the objective for which this teaching resource is meant. Then Kaksha, for which grades is it meant. And similarly, you can like it, you can add it to your goals, you can download it, or at the top, you can click on that button to share it with other teachers, your colleagues, so that they can also use this resource. And at the bottom, you can look at all the comments that people have made about it and write your own comments. So that's it about the teaching resources. The only new thing over here is that you will get to see the Udeshya, that is the objective of the teaching resource, and second, the grade for which it is meant. That is it. And if I come back to library and go to Prerna Strot, it's the same thing. Very similar to what we have already covered. So since we are done with this overall structure of this mobile application, this brings me to my last segment, that is the certifications. So to give you some understanding of certifications, so these certificates, you can get certificates once you have done a course and you need to score 60% in it. So let me just show you. If I'm on library, I'm on course, and I'll go to any of the courses, or just look at any course if I'm on Guna Ki Samajh, right? Now, to get a certificate, first of all, I need to do all these modules. I need to just watch all these modules so that I'm able to score marks in it. Then at the bottom, you can see the section of Samajh Parkhe. So that is basically the assessment. So when you are ready for the assessment, you will click on this Samajh Parkhe button, right? As I have already. I'm just going to pause it as soon as it appears. Just give me a moment. Yes. So your assessment will start playing and it will have different questions. You will keep on attempting them. I can show you just how it works. So since I want to go forward, I'll just click on the arrow next, the bottom arrow. And this is the first question that I'm getting. Now, this assessment, it lets you give responses 2 times, but after that, you cannot give that response again. So right now, I'm not reading the question, I'm just showing you how to do it. So if that second one is the correct answer, I'll just click on submit. Now, since I've answered it incorrectly, it says Punah Prayas Kare. It will give me only 2 attempts. So I'm not sure what the correct answer is. Let me try with another one and I'll click on submit. Now, since this answer is incorrect, there's nothing that I can do about it. And I'll go to Jari Rakhe and it will take me to the next question. So they generally have like around 10 to 12 questions in any assessment. And that's how it works. You can attempt every question twice, but after that, they move on. Now, just coming back. Now, for you to get the certificate, you need to get 60% marks in this assessment. You are able to score. Now, how to get the certificate once you are done with the course, you have given the assessment properly, you have scored more than 60%. Now, let me tell you how to get the certificate. Now, since I have not completed this course and I was not able to score enough marks, you are not seeing that option over here. But once you score more than 60%, then instead of this Samajh Parkhe, you'll start seeing certificate Prapt Kare. Over here itself, you'll get it. And you just need to click on that. And the second step would be they'll ask you for your full name. Just make sure that you're entering your correct full name properly, because this application will not take your username. Your username is something that you can look at in your profile. So over here, as I can see, my name is Tag Teacher. So they won't be putting that on the certificate, and that's why they'll ask you again, what's your full name? Once you have written your full name, you will be able to see your certificate. So very simple course. Start the course, do the course. At the end, Samajh Parkhe, click on that, finish the assessment. Over here, you'll get the button to certificate Prapt Kare. And then you just need to write your full name and the certificate will show up. Now there's another way to look at all the certificates that you have. Now I'm on my home page. I click on profile. At the profile, in the bottom, you can see the certificates. And they have drawn, oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. Just give me a second. Yes. So at the bottom, they have also drawn a picture of what the certificate looks like. And all your certificates will show up here. Since I have not received any certificate, so it says 0. And when I click on Sabhi certificate, it won't take me anywhere because I have not received any of the certificates. So this was about certification. One key thing to note over here is that generally these certificates are branded by the teacher app. That it will be around that the teacher app certifies that this teacher has completed this course and like that. But for some states, they have tie-up with the teacher app. So there are 4 such states, which is Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. So if you are a teacher in those states, In that case, for some of the courses, your certificate will be co-branded by your state government. And just keep that in mind that for that, the certification process can look a little different. It might take you a little longer to get your certificate because it needs the approval of your state government as well. It can be very beneficial for teachers of these states because it supports them in the refresher trainings that they're supposed to attend. They can get some of the certifications right on their phones. So this was about the entire certification process also. I hope this helps, and please let me know whatever questions you guys have.
Thank you, Kanvi, for that engaging session. We do have quite a few questions that have come up with our teachers. One is, once again, how do we get or where do we get the certificate? If you
Yes, I'm
could.
not able to hear you.
Okay, am I audible now? Okay. All right. While we wait for Kanvi,
Hello, Raisa, can you hear me?
yes.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I think I hope it's okay.
That's completely all right. I would just request you to stop your
Sure.
screen share.
Yes. Just give me a moment.
All right. So a few questions, Kanvi, that we have over here on our chat box. One of them is, how can we use the podcast? Now, these podcasts are basically audio sessions that are available to us. So how do we actually utilize these?
Yes. So basically, the idea behind the podcast is for the teachers to learn about new strategies. The discussions are being. So, for example, you can just understand. So, for example, I showed you this one podcast, which is Kuch Chunautiyan SEB. So, it will mostly be around. It is to support teachers in just engaging in teacher-focused discussions. So, if you look at this one, that Vivashta ki Mansikta se Chutkara. So since we know that the teachers need a lot, so listening to this podcast might give you some ideas around, how can you handle your emotions better. And just listening to other teachers talk about their challenges can be actually very supportive. So I think it's just build your own knowledge and your own understanding of teaching as a profession.
Yes, that I think answers that question. The next question is that the assessment questions are also in Hindi, and since we cannot use Hindi with our students, then how do we, go about it?
Yes. So basically, these assessment questions, they are not for the students. They are for the teachers. And so it won't be your students doing these assessment questions. They are for the teachers. So if you looked at the questions, so the questions are not around okay, how do you solve these two equations? But the questions are around how do you teach students to solve these equations. And if you are okay with Hindi and even not you don't even have to be excellent to understand those questions. If you are at a decent level, you will be able to understand the question and get good marks in those assessments.
Great, thank you so much. Our next question is that the keypad is in English, like the keypad that we use on a mobile phone is in English. So, how do we type in this application? Like, how do we type in Hindi, or would we need to type it in Hindi?
Yes, sure. I think that's a very good question, and I did not think of that. So what I can do is that I think the only typing that you're going to require is in the coach option. So I'm just going to click on coach. And I can just try to type something over here and we can see what we get. So if I type addition, all right. So for that, what you can, we can create a very short tutorial for that on how to change the language of your keyboard. Yeah. Like right
Thank
now,
you
even
so much.
yeah, right now I'm not very sure about exactly how to do that. So we can create a tutorial for sure.
So this is a great part about asking a lot of questions, is that we also get a deeper understanding of the application, and we also explore a lot of different new features. The next question, Kanvi, is with regards to the certificate. If you could just explain that process once again.
Sure. So see, the certificates, I'm so sorry. Let me just try to start the application again. Sometimes if you have too many apps open in your mobile phone, the app might crash. I hope you guys are able to hear me, Raisa.
Yes, I am able to hear you. Yes, go
Okay,
ahead.
great. So yes, see, you can get certificates for the courses only, that the online courses that you do. Now, to get any certificate, you need to score 60% or more in the assessment of that course. For example, if I did this course, which is Samuh Mein Seekhna Sikhana, and let's say I've done the entire course, and now I'm ready to get the certification. I feel that I can get 60% or more. So I'll just click on this Samajh Parkhiye, and this will start the assessment. I'll finish the assessment. At the end of assessment, it will show you, okay, these many marks you have scored. And when you come back over here, then instead of Samajh Parkhiye, you will be able to see the button of Certificate Prapt Kare. So you just need to click on Certificate Prapt Kare. You need to write your full name. In my case, I'll just write Kanvi Goyal and click enter, and you will be able to see your certificate. So that's one way of looking at your certificate. The second way of doing this is when I'm on my home page, if I have, let's say I've done 10 courses and I want to look at their certificates, what I can do is I'll go to profile. At the bottom, I can see all the certificates that I have. Now, since I have 0 certificates, I will not be able to show you what exactly it looks like. But if you look at closely the picture over here, you will be able to find, you will be able to get a sense of what the certificate looks like. I understand that there can be a lot of questions about certification. So let me tell you one more thing that you can do for that. I'm in the library. At the top, I can see different categories: Puri Suchi, course, Chatshala, all of that. Then when I go in Prerna Strot, you will be able to see a lot of courses for the certification. Basically, very short videos which will tell you about everything about certification. So when I click on this Sabki Pasand Aur Dekhein, over here, as you can see, one of the videos is certificates se judi dikkatein. So you can see all the issues that they have addressed related to certificates. Over here, you can also find a video for certificate kaise prapt kare. So you can find on our YouTube channel also. We have linked one video which talks about the certification process only. So if you watch it, and you will be able to understand exactly what I discussed right now. Hello.
Thank you, Kanvi. I'm so sorry, I was on mute while I was talking. Some of our teachers have given us a thank you so much for that. I think our teachers can look at the chat box right now and see the Google Hindi keypad that they can download from the Play Store. Thank you so much, teachers, for engaging with each other on our chat box. It really helps that you help us answer other teacher questions as well. All right. One last question, Kanvi, that is, are there any worksheets that we can download from the teacher app?
So personally, I did not find any worksheets as such, and but one place to look for them would definitely be the Shikshan Samagri. I think if you put all the right filters and if you explore it, you might be able to find the worksheets. But like I said, even if you download them, they will stay in the mobile application only. So you might have to just maybe take a screenshot and then print it in some manner, but there's no way to download things to your mobile phone and then email it directly and then print it. So that's not possible.
Thank you so much, Kanvi. I think we are done with all of our questions, and also we are done with our session for today. We are going to be here for the next few minutes. If you have any further questions on this application or any other questions, we are right here to answer all of your questions. Okay, one more question that we had, I'm so sorry that I missed that question before, is if you have any query in this, can we ask it through the application itself uh, while working on the
Yes.
application?
Yes. Yes, sure. So let me just share my screen once more so that you guys are able to see everything. Great. So I'll just go to teacher app. Now for any query that you have, what you're going to do is you will go to profile at the bottom, the top, at the bottom right, the profile option. Then over here at the top right, you can see the one geared like symbol, which is generally used for settings. So I'll just click on that. And over here, the fourth option, that is Sampark Kare. So when you click on that, and you can just ask or you can give feedback and whatever you want, you can type it over here and you can send it to the teacher app team. I hope this helps.
I think that answers the question. We have a question that I think I can take, Kanvi. Is there any similar app in English? So there are a lot of teacher training applications that have been that have surfaced right now, and one of them has been around for quite a while. It's the Firki application by Teach for India. So Firki application is meant for teachers, and it is in English language. And I think they have a few other languages as well. You may visit our website to see. I've just put the link of it in the chat box. Firki, it's Firki, Firki, and you can look at the tutorials and see if that helps. Okay, we have one more question that if we want anything important that we are unable to download, can we simply take screenshots of the worksheets or the pictures in the application? So, have you tried taking screenshots, Kanvi? Is that allowed?
I've not tried doing that, but I can do it right now. So just give me a moment. So if I am on my mobile application and I go to library and I go to different resources that are there. So let me just try to take screenshot of something. So if I want to take screenshot of this, let me see if I can do that. So yes, I am able to take screenshots. That was a very good question. Actually, I did not think of that. Thanks a lot for asking.
I think Lena ma'am is trying to talk. I'm just going to unmute you, ma'am, so we'll be able to hear you.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, now
Yes,
we
ma'am.
can. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, this certification courses can for Madhya Pradesh or only Jharkhand, Himachal Pradesh? In Madhya Pradesh, we can.
Yes. So, ma'am, basically,
Yes, ma'am.
so ma'am, see, so basically, you will get certification irrespective of your state. For all the courses that you do, there are certificates, but they are branded by the teacher app, right? But for only for 4
Yes.
states, and Madhya Pradesh is not a part of them, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. For those 4, and for them also for certain specific courses which their government has declared. For those courses, once the teachers are done with those courses, their certificates are then co-branded by the state government. But being a Madhya Pradesh teacher, you will get. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Actually, I am belonging to Madhya Pradesh. So, can I get this certificate or not?
Ma'am, you can. It will be just signed by the teacher app and not your state government, but you will get the certificate.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Great.
We have another session on Google Slides coming up tomorrow. I am just going to put the
I'm very thankful to you and your team that every time we were getting the apps which was helpful for the students, and this time first time I got the app which is very useful for the teachers, and definitely I am going to download that app, and many parts of the apps are very useful. I found it very useful.
feedback. We really appreciate all this feedback coming in, and it helps us keep going and doing whatever we are doing. Thank you so much. I think Leena ma'am.
Ma'am, one query I am having. That Google form means if I have made something typed in Hindi in Word and I convert PDF and I want to send in Gmail account. So this totally whatever I have made in PDF form, the language comes in English. How can I get in Hindi only? Can you hear me, ma'am?
I was able to hear half of the question, so I'm not very clear.
Ma'am, again I am speaking. I have typed something
sure.
I have typed something in Hindi and I make a PDF. I convert in PDF and I sent my mail in Gmail account. And now I want to see this mail, so it changed its language. Means whatever I typed in Hindi when I sent to mail.
So what I understand from the question is that you had written it in Hindi,
I have
but you
written,
want to,
yes, I have
but
written in Hindi and I typed and I convert in PDF and I sent it mail. When I am
yes.
checking my mail, it is showing in English. It is not showing in Hindi. So for what should I do?
I
Actually,
think we
I'm not
will
sure.
look at this question and we will get back to you, ma'am. Ma'am, if you could just write your query and send it to us on a WhatsApp number, which I am going to share on the chat box. It will be really helpful so we
Okay.
can look at it and get back to you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
I'm just
Thank you so much.
sharing the number on our chat box. Okay,
Okay,
we
ma'am.
have another teacher who would like to speak a few words. I'm just going to go ahead and unmute her as well. Sangeeta ma'am, are you able to switch on your video? Okay. All right, ma'am, you can speak.
थैंक यू मैम बहुत अच्छे से सब समझाया थैंक यू सो मच
Thank you so much, ma'am. All right, we are here for another couple of minutes. If you would like to share a few words with us, you can just write your name in the chat box and we will unmute you so that you can share a few words with our other participants. A lot of teachers have been asking us about our recordings of the classes. We have been conducting a lot of classes back to back, so we are yet to upload our videos onto our YouTube channel as well as on our website. Please allow us some time. Please keep checking back regularly on both these channels, that is our website as well as our YouTube. You can subscribe to us so the moment we actually do upload our videos, you will get a notification and you can view our recorded sessions from there. All right, for being a part. Okay, I see somebody has raised their hands. Just give me a moment. Yes, Jeevan sir, I'm coming to unmute you right away. Yes.
Yes, good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, I just want to know whether I can get the recording of today's session as I joined very late.
So we will be posting the recording on our YouTube. I'll post the link of our YouTube channel on the chat box. You can subscribe to us. We will be posting
Okay.
our recorded session very soon. I will just post the channel right away so that all our
How will I come
participants
to know?
can have. What you can do is you can go over to YouTube, clicking this link that I'm sharing with you right now on the chat box, and you can
Just,
subscribe to us. Yeah, you can do that.
yes, ma'am. Right. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Also, sir, so we also have created tutorials for everything that I covered today. So most of the things are there in the tutorials. So if you join, let's say at the time when I was covering the library section or the portal, just post in the chat box a link to our tutorials. So to get started, while you wait for the recording, you can watch this.
So I've just added the tutorials to our chat box as well. And if you are going onto our YouTube channel, you can please click the bell icon to switch on notification. You will get a notification every time we post a new video.
Thank you.
the name of our YouTube channel is Teacher Class Foundation. And I will quickly, Raisa will quickly put up the link for our YouTube channel. So it is, if you are looking for it, it is Teacher Class Foundation. And thank you everyone for participating today, and I loved hearing your questions. For me personally, when I take these sessions, I personally learn a lot from the questions that are asked from me. So thanks a lot for participating and asking all those wonderful questions. Whenever I take this session next time, I'll make sure that I'm addressing all the queries that you asked today. And we will also be releasing an FAQ document after our sessions, so that any queries that are left unanswered, you can check them out over there. So thanks a lot for participating today. We will be posting our WhatsApp number, our website, everything over in the chat box one last time, so that you are able to have access to all the things that we do.
A lot of y'all have been messaging me privately about the queries that where do you reach out if you have queries. Essentially, WhatsApp us your query on the number that I've posted in the chat box. We will try to get back to your questions. And please do register for our class tomorrow on Google Slides as well. You can also write to us at info@teacherclass.org. You can visit our website and watch our tutorials to get better understanding or to clarify other doubts as well. Thank you so much, Kanvi, for putting those up. All right, we will be ending this call in the next 30 seconds. We are hoping to have many such sessions with all of you lovely participants. All right, thank you, everyone.